Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacast with me, host Imperial Dane, the one and only Master Propaganda Heroes, like Defender of the Fatherland, off here to a 1v1 on.
We have Italian infantry arriving at the front.
Road to Tunis. In the west, we have Umirinbrah fighting for freedom, democracy, and liberty. Taking on the role here of United States. First Armoured Division here with Armoured. We got assault units out there early for Umirinbrah. In the east it is Alpenwell fighting here for the Deutsches Afrika Korps, the German army. Here with the 10th Panzer Division, 1st Panzer Grenadier Company. We got bikes, we got Bersaglieri out there versus rifle assault units here out of Umirinbrah. As always, a big hearty thanks to my patrons, supporters for the continued generous and absolutely wonderful support of the Propagandacast, and a big hearty thanks to those who keep commenting and liking my videos. Helps out immensely with the YouTube algorithms. Alpenwell here, going for what appears initially to be a more typical DAK opener, goes for a bit of surprise twist. He goes for double bikes. Definitely fairly unusual because he's not playing as the Brights. Yeah, I've heard of this England and the Brights. God damn it, John, just shut up before I shoot you. Anyways, he's not playing as the Brits with double bikes, so he can't just withdraw them. So it's definitely a bit of a risky investment. On the end, of course, we can get them to Veterans 1 fast and get the tracer fire going. There's definitely some potential for shenanigans. There's obviously the map control there, but certainly not what I'd recommend. I mean, a pair of mines and both bikes there, definitely going to be, like, explosively taken care of. So fast take here for Alpenwell here. Just definitely focusing on all of that map security. Umirinbrah, of course, so far unawares about the whole double bike situation, because, I mean, you really don't see this a lot, unless I guess you're maybe facing Red Wings a lot, in which case I could see him doing that, but yeah. Anyways, up north here we got fighting about Northern Victory Point. American scouts that push back as they encounter one of the bikes, and the Panzer Pioneer here quickly moving in, seizing initiative. German motorized forces rush across the hot desert sands, hoping the engine doesn't clog out again. Right, coming in here, we got both rush for the building here. And because of the way the train they're situated, the Bersaglieri, they end up just having to withdraw here. Fast MG-35 for Alpenwell, even as he's just even more swiftly grabbing points up north here. Panzer Pioneer busy. Could lay down some mines here. So far, Umirinbrah is advancing up the south steadily. He's got a third route on the way here. But otherwise, no real attempt for him to hitting the cutoff point here. I mean, again, at this point, he is clearly not aware of what Alpenwell is doing. I mean, Alpenwell, in that sense, has so far done a pretty good job of hiding the fact he's got two bikes. And that's a sort of like, big plot twist there. You've got two bikes, man? That's not cool, dude. Not cool. Scouts coming in there. Go the double bike plot twisters here. Umirinbrah, clearly, deeply shocked by it. Scouts push back here. Panzer Pioneer moving up. We got Flammenwerfers, the ready for machine moving up here. We got the Route Squad there. Put out of position. Bersaglieri supporting them. Machine in there keeps moving ahead here. Clearly, Alpenwell there is not paying attention, which is great for Umirinbrah. Of course, we have the flamethrowers, which very much will serve as an eviction notice of the incendiary kind here for the Americans. And there you go. Critically doing a lot of damage here. If Umirinbrah does not withdraw his men soon, they're going to get absolutely incinerated. And they retreat in front of the machine gun, but still don't get suppressed right away, so they can sort of force it off there. Second Route Squad moving in here. Panzer Pioneer, Bersaglieri moving in to occupy the house there, denying it to the right. I don't think Umirinbrah here's got grenades. He can't easily flash out the flamethrowers, meaning this is a pretty one and done engagement here for Alpenwell. Bikes moving about here, supporting around here. Route Squad taking a lot of damage. One squad already forced out here, as the Panzer Pioneer continue to use the flamethrower from inside the building without lighting it on fire. It's truly some highly technical skills there from that operator. Bike, they continue to withdraw here. Rifle pursuing there the bike rather than, of course, the guys inside the house with the flamethrower. Machining gewehr team there ready. We got vehicle support there, secure locations. So Alpenwell definitely going for a bit of a different approach here to the Italian combined arms battle. We haven't really seen it in a while because, again, by now, the heavy, combined arms meta there is very much, to go for more Bersaglieri and then get all the upgrades. So Alpenwell here, besides the double bike, is definitely taking some twists here. Ronald's bike still has very much just blown up. Flak feeling half trick on the way here. The Assault Units doing what they can with the flamethrower against the Italians. Panzer Pioneer up with their own Flammenwerfer. It's a Real scorcher of a fight here by the southern munitions point. Set. Germans are coming ahead of it, though with quite a few burn marks. North here, Ravscourt being caught in a crossfire between machine guns, though of course one of them is on a bike, so less effective. Flak feeling is 2/3 of the way done here. Panzer Pioneer and Chief Veterans are on already, moving after the riflemen. We got the depleted Bezier pushing southwards, noting not a lot of infantry so far here out of Alpenwell, and I certainly would recommend some. I mean, even if it's not, say, you know, gonna go for Bezier, there's Panzer Grenadiers, there's Assault Grenadiers, just, you know, some infantry here.
We do not hold any victory points.
Flak filling on here, Ravscourt moving to flank the MD-34. In the centre there, Panzer Pioneer pushing back the Ravscourt, and there you go. GIs, they're caught and are quickly dispatched with most violent haste. Sending those gentlemen scurrying away. M1 entering from Umirinbrah, a quick response here to the flak filling, and the fact he doesn't have that much fuel as of yet. So obviously he needs something to deal with this flak filling before the flak filling deals with him. Panzer Exante, obviously, Alpenwell anticipating a Greyhound or Chaffee here, more likely Chaffee, and so once I have the Panzer ready to cover his flak feeling half track, or it's going to get quickly ripped apart. Of course, Umirinbrah so far going for an anti-tank first. You could cancel and go for, say, Chaffee or something else. We just got something else in mind here in the south. Dessier routed. M1 anti-tank right around the corner. German half they're rolling ahead. 250 there, and what I believe is the 2 of the 7 actually, the Sonderkraftfahrzeug, which is one of the many utility half-tracks the Germans would operate. The 7, I believe, was one of the more common ones, and would be used for a variety of purposes, including mounting various flak guns on it, but even like occasionally they'd be used as tank destroyers with a Pak 38 mounted in the back and then sort of aiming forwards. Little fun fact there. Up north here, right from the scout support moving ahead here, anti-tank and pushing southwards, obviously knowing where the German light vehicles are. Flak filling going for this sort of gears here. Another MG-35 Alpenwell. And there you go. Anti-tank and shoots, but the shot is a complete whiff here, missing the flak filling. Great news there for Alpenwell, of course. Allows them just very quick withdraw from an otherwise uncomfortable engagement without any damage. And now Umirinbrah is going for the M8 Greyhound. Rather than they're getting pelted with flak filling fire there. Little fun fact there about the Flak 38. It would actually, towards the end of the war, work on a larger cover version. That's a little fun fact there. Basically a 30mm flak gun there. Though they would actually just basically use this flak filling mount for it, and it turns out it was basically too powerful for it, so they couldn't really hold to the sheer recoil and whatnot of it. But they did try. They even like had a version of the vehicle with it planned out. I don't know if it actually saw much of any service. In the south, the Captain Rifleman forts got the antenna as well. They're flak filling withdrawing. Further up north here, another push is being held by the MD-34, and of course with 2 MD-34s, Alpenwell can lock down larger chunks of the map here. And in a sense it is a bit surprising because Umirinbrah hasn't gone for any mortars yet. On the other hand, the flak filling kind of makes going for mortars in some ways a bit trickier, because if the flak filling flanks it, the mortar could actually be in trouble. It's normally one of the advantages of the mortars, you can just easily withdraw from most threats, but a flak filling is a bit of a tougher threat to just easily retreat from due to its speed and firepower. Got the Pak 38 Alpenwell to deal with the Greyhound. Panzerabwehrkanone 38. In North Africa, where they also make a fair amount of usage of the Pak 36R, which was basically converted so it entered tank gun. Little fun fact there. Further south, the Ravscourt moving forwards. It's the same one being used for some of the DAK Marder Fee. They even had a unique version of a tank destroyer with the mounting on a half track with a rather unique set of improvised armor. I believe it was called the Diana. Machine almost wiped out, definitely close call here from in the south, entering and getting the flak feeling. We could see Alpenwell loose if it's not careful. We got field repairs, not the recovery vehicle, which increasingly is becoming more popular, and more people are just skipping field repairs because the recovery vehicle is excellent for repairing, and the pinch, of course, can use it to recover your stuff as well. Sonya's squadron until brief consider here, but your mind goes instead for the mortar after all. And we got the Panzer Commando here for Alpenwell. So while his overall build order is fairly deviating from the typical one, he does still end up going for the more, shall I say, typical tech path, which is this into this. That is the light support company into the Panzer Commando, skipping the mechanized.
Combined arms doctrine is in effect.
And we got here Force Recon for increased line of sight as infantry with the anti-vehicles. Which again is a bit interesting considering he doesn't exactly have a lot of infantry here. I mean, obviously he doesn't have a lot of, Italian troops either, so he doesn't really need the Breda Model 30, but still feels a bit amusing. He's not just focusing on the right-hand branch though, like that's sort of, I suppose, more the point I'm trying to make is like, if it's not getting a lot of infantry to really make use of these abilities, why not just focus on the right-hand side instead? Also worth noting here, Alpenwell is right now floating a lot of munitions, 323. I definitely advocate for some mines here. Best air squad wiped out, meaning he's just lost, well, his only real proper frontline infantry squad. That's good work for Umirinbrah, but certainly I think a bit of a headache here for Alpenwell. yards on the way in there. Greyhound gaining veterans you want. Captain assault needs close back. Panzer Punion trying to deal with the rifle squad inside the house. But the Greyhound there is laying down some pretty intense fire. Machine's about to get wiped out. And we got the mortar there wiping machine crew. Stinging blow here to Alpenwell. Further complicating his current situation versus Umirinbrah, who's going for the munition surplus to get cheaper bar upgrades.
Assault guns are available to deploy, Commandant.
Need to cease that machine gun back, but the problem is both those infantry squads in the vicinity would basically be sacrificed if he tried that, so he can't easily do it. The flag filling is rushing forwards here. Got the entertain there cleared out, actually impressively enough, but going to quickly get recruited, as you can see there, and he can't follow up here. He's still not recruiting his other machine gun. Pushing forward here, rescue play there by Alpenwell. He gathers some momentum now selected, could call it in, but I doubt he will. Flag filling there, arm pissing rounds, shredding the Greyhound, but his second MD-34 got wiped. Alpenwell is taking massive casualties here. He's lost both his machine guns. One completely destroyed, the other one's only been wiped. He's lost support elements. Oh dear. He's called in another Bessier squad just to have some infantry now, but yeah, it definitely seems like Alpenwell is overplaying his hand here very aggressively. Like a short-sighted gambler at the poker table. We got their war machine, we got fast deploy here out of Umirinbrah. Well, obviously he was going to go straight for the tank depot and push for tanks. We got the strafing run out of Alpenwell, so likely going to be the artillery cover ability next. But yeah, really tough spot here to be in for Alpenwell. Exceptionally so. Victory points wise, it's kind of close, but there's a small lead for Umirinbrah over Alpenwell. Ralph squad got the centre. In the south here we got the Bezier versus Ralph squad. Of course, they're just 5 men, and they got no BA or the Breda, so they're very much exposed here. Not exactly in a great spot at all. Honestly, at this point, I think it'd be more sense for Alpenwell just to train some Panzer Grenadiers or call in some assault grenadiers rather than go for Bezier now. Like after a certain point, just calling in Bezier really necessitates, having the ability to send some upgrades for them. And currently, just Alpenwell's got nothing there. So, not exactly ideal there, but there you go. Umirinbrah slips here, perhaps just gave an attack order, they moved out and followed on their own, that can happen. Flak half attack getting back to Ralph squad, they're getting absolutely demolished here. As the 20-4 cannons, they just absolutely annihilate the riflemen like, Saving Private Ryan times 4. And there we go. Got the Panzer III model on it for Alpenwell, banking it all almost, it seems like, on more a Panzer III. Meanwhile, though, Umirinbrah is bringing in 1 to 10 guns. At this point, though, while he's probably been a bit confused as to what Alpenwell is doing in other respects, he's probably starting to expect some kind of tank out of him. Which obviously has a bit of risk because your opponent's going, in most respects, is going a bit off meta, but at the same time, it kind of makes sense. I mean, he's fairly covered as infantry anyway, so his major issue is just basically light vehicles or maybe a tank, so bringing on an anti-tank gun, even under those circumstances, does make a lot of sense, so. Thumbs up to Umirinbrah. Southside Ralph squad going the point here. Got the Panzer III Model L out there, adding the Pinamonte machine gewehr. Yeah. Alpenwell needs infantry. And to lay down some mines. I definitely have to rate the lack of mines as being
Point
a
under enemy control.
bit of a point of concern. It is also worth noting, I don't think Umirinbrah's been laying down mines either. I mean, both sides basically just haven't been mining at all.
We've lost control over
For some reason, they think it's not necessary. Despite, you know, there being massive minefields in North Africa during those campaigns. But that's another story. Riflemen are getting annihilated, but the flak filling again, just laying down that heavy anti-infantry fire there with this
The enemy holds our victory.
quadruple auto cannons ripping through the riflemen, just shattering them. Chaffee's slowly getting ready here for Umirinbrah. We got Panzerjägers on the way there for Alpenwell. I still think he needs more infantry, but certainly Chaffee having some Panzerjäger support the Panzer III is not going to be a half bad idea even remotely. There we go, second Panzerjäger squad ready. Panzer III roaming on its own. Pretty risky stuff, honestly, by Alpenwell. Chaffee moving in for the Panther engagement in the centre front of the cannon. We got Rifle popping out. He puts his snare as well there. We got anti-tank fire as well here. Alpenwell there with an absolutely insanely reckless dive there. We got here artillery cover out of him. Flak moving in here. And Alpenwell somehow turns the situation almost seemingly to his favour. They're catching Umirinbrah's anti-tank guns in an absolutely horrific spot. Armor piercing rounds. They just further, well, piercing the anti-tank gun crews there. He doesn't lose the Panther IIIs, but he doesn't get the anti-tank guns either, and I guess the artillery coverage just ended up not being quite worth it. That was really amazingly odd play there by Alpenwell. Maybe that was the plan, all in all, just to confuse Umirinbrah. Sure, the Germans are driving in from a really weird angle and calling in artillery? I don't know what they're doing, sir. I don't know. Meanwhile, Alpenwell bringing another Panzer III Model L, though, of course, with anti-tank guns being bunched up, besides going for a bunch of Panzers, then trying to outflank them, another option, of course, would be to go for the Stukas first and just, you know, slam them to the ground and not bother with the whole trying to flank them distance. Up north here, Rifle pushing back the Bezieri with heavy automatic fire. Hunter P moving in, flushing out the rifle, or the scouts in this case, from the house once more. Got the Chaffee sneaking about. Panzer III hanging back, Panzerjägers engaging. Some good shots here on the Chaffee light tank. Second Chaffee almost done.
Panzer III is awaiting orders.
The Chaffee itself would only see short-lived service after the war, where it would be replaced by the M41 Bulldog, as a Walker Bulldog. Something like that anyways. Little fun fact there. Panzerjägers flying away there. Rifleman there letting loose on the rifles, or flak from letting loose the rifleman. Panzerjägers up support here, keeping at least the Chaffee somewhat at bay here. But with two Panther IIIs, obviously Alpenwell does have a significant advantage now in mobile firepower, and he's sending up to the northern victory point and fuel point where the lone unit there is quickly getting pushed off. Artillery called in again. Once we're going for the artillery cover, but without anything to keep. Ooh, never mind. Completely clear out the anti-tank gun here. That's definitely painful here for Umirinbrah. And proceeds to wreck the anti-tank and denying it to the Americans. Panther swing from the north. We got 313 versus 387. Umirinbrah continues his victory point lead here at Alpenwell. Reinforcing healing. South side here. Panzerjägers busy with the southern victory point.
You have orders?
Ooh, Pack Freddy moving forward here, but I think he realizes this is dangerous terrain. There could be a rifle squad hiding around the corner, and in this case it turns out there was. Of course, with the rifleman, it turns out there's a flak filling waiting around the other corner. Which is certainly just as terrifying a boogeyman to encounter. Either a bunch of heavily armed Americans or a German anti-aircraft gun. Bezier northern victory point here, still overall light infantry build here. Graham southern point here. Panzerjägers reinforcing healing there. Got the Chaffee northwards. We've got the Bezier under fire here from several angles here as Umirinbrah lets loose here. In the south side here, flak engaging the rifle squad there. Got the Panzerjägers from Serb. I think he's trying to use the flak filling here as bait for Umirinbrah, like trying to bait in the Chaffies and then catch them in the Panther Thieves and wreck them. At which point, of course, Alpenwell would have a significant amount of mobility on the battlefield and initiative.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
As for Umirinbrah, we're seeing another Chaffee on the way there. This combined with Seek and Destroy, a likely indicator is going to launch a sort of swarming armoured assault there, which the Americans are quite fond of with Seek and Destroy. A lot of cheap Chaffies, you pop it and then you go in hard.
What will it be?
250 upping forward, Special Air rushing in. Heading for the northern point there. Bit of quiet here, and then Son of Gut Bessie being held up, and then MD-34 scout space as well. Going for the cut-up point, good move there by Umirinbrah. Threatening to cut off the northern resources, but also going for the fuel point, basically achieving, you know, a double attempt there, just cutting off here. Alpenwell from his fuel. He's going for a third Panther 3 here. Alpenwell clearly not holding up for just a Tiger tank or anything like that. Umirinbrah keeps up the offensive. Jefferson moving the spot, the 250 halfback. And the 250 halfback goes down rapidly, absolutely nowhere near the heavy arm protection needed to hold up against that. There you go, M1 ripping through the flak feeling. Continuing the pressure here, and again, I think also in part just trying to threaten the retreat path here of Alpenwell's vehicles. Chaffee swing in there, Route as well there, Panther moving up here. Bessie squad number 2 down, Panther 3s and Panther is there pushing back the Chaffies here.
Panzer 3 is awaiting orders.
Another Panther 3 ready. Alpenwell continues to be drastically short in infantry though. Flak feeling fixed up.
Ammunitions point is being
Heading from the northern point, we've got 3 and 45, there's 480 and 483 munitions there. That's a lot of munitions. Your mine's floating. Alpenwell still also floating a fair bit, and just neither German players like utilising all these munitions from mines. Until your mine, it doesn't really have a lot of other abilities except for Seek and Destroy, where they sink the munitions into, and well, I guess field repairs.
All batteries on alert.
Definitely feel like there's some improvement there. Artillery calling again, another artillery cover here out of Alpenwell. Panther Thieves charging in the route squad in trouble here. Other route squad nearby. There you go. Panther Thieves going for the Chaffies. Could pop Seek and Destroy now. Does he pop it? Chaffee there, knocking on the Panther Thieves. One Chaffee's about to get knocked out. Anti-tank setting up here. Could pop on his armor-piercing rounds. But no matter what here, just Umirinbrah does not seem to make use of much ability except the anti-tank grenades there. Another Panther Thieves with the damage engine, but more crucially, another Chaffee is down. Brutal engagement here. Umirinbrah still has a larger force here than Alpenwell, but comparatively, Umirinbrah just is trying to use his numbers and material superiority here against Alpenwell effectively. There you go, moving forward here. Panther Thieves there, caught in a terrible spot, going to get knocked out here. You also got the self-repairability activated, those research here by Alpenwell. Another Panther Thieves down with another on the way there, but Alpenwell's forces are shrinking immensely. Still, he's diving in deep here. Flanking up behind Umirinbrah's forces aggressively. Panzerpioneers wiped out. He's down to just Panzerjägers, a flak feeling, and a Panzer 3. But there you go. All Chaffies down, anti-tank and recruit here. This fight is certainly something else. Got 254 here versus 363. Victory point there. Being seized back by the Americans. Anthony being pushed back. Panther is going for it. Just rushing in there, and I think part is because it just appears like your mind is never... Oh, does have grenade research. Or maybe just Alpenwell doesn't give a toss, I don't know. Lost a Panther 3 here, but Alpenwell is just going in there. Like a madman at a buffet that's about to close, he's just taking all he can. No matter the consequences. And there you go, he's clearing up both of Umirinbrah's anti-tank guns. All of them have been cleared out there. But again, Alpenwell's got next to nothing left. He is just fighting like utter desperation here. Umirinbrah there going for Chaffies. He's gone for the call in Easy 8 there. Breaking the anti-tank and deny them to Umirinbrah. Flak feeling him at 3. And of course, had he just mined some around the area around here, I think this could have gone completely south for Alpenwell. But again, Umirinbrah's complete lack of minesweepers is really biting him in the arse. And now Alpenwell is down just 2 Panzer squads, a Bessier squad with a flamethrower and a Panda 3, compared to Umirinbrah with countless Ralph squads, assault engineers, captains, machine guns, anti-tank guns, scouts, and a Chaffee, and a mortar again. Like, massive gap here, and somehow Alpenwell, despite it all, is just managing, like, incredible map control with what is basically just a tiny pocket force.
Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy.
I mean, in terms of just, like, you know, squad numbers, Umirinbrah's he's got twice as many, if not 3 times as many, in a sense, like, you know, moving pieces there. In terms of infantry, at least, and obviously population-wise, it's not quite, but it's like, you know, twice the difference as well there. And Umirinbrah is, like, just still kind of playing it passively, like, he just doesn't know the sheer amount of damage Alpenwell's really taken, like, what state his forces is in, because I think if Umirinbrah was quite fully aware of this, he'd just crush Alpenwell right now, but the fog of war here is actually helping Alpenwell basically disguise the damage inflicted upon him.
We are losing grasp of a fuel point.
So yeah, fun fact.
Territory lost.
Another pantry on the way to fun fact. An actual fun fact, this was actually an element of why the Germans actually had some success at times defending in Normandy, despite in several cases being, you know, heavily outnumbered, the units being depleted. It was because the Americans just didn't know the state of the German army and never bothered to find out a lot of the time. Like, the Americans were just not that opportunistic, so the Germans just, like, you know, hold, like, you know, significant sectors with just the barest of minimums. While the Americans just had, like, you know, huge amount of forces just doing sod all. Anyways, Panther 3 moving forward here, another one on the way there for Alpenwell. Mortified working on the Panther 3. North here, victory point seized for the Ralph squad. Panzer's advancing, second Panther moving forward, supported by the Bessieri. Yeah, Umirinbrah is eventually going to be able to call in, of course, the EC8s. But the fact, again, he went for this one rather than build one obviously means, again, like, he doesn't need as much upfront investment in a way, but long term, it's going to be a lot more expensive for him, so.
We have 200 points remaining.
And again, it's worth noting further on top, like, you know, he's kind of playing very passively against the opponent with just next to the forces. Of course, he doesn't know it, but now we got more Bessier squads out, and it's increasingly looking like he really should have gone for the other 2 abilities rather than the ones he did go for, but making use of the abilities, of course, needs to just boost the Panzers near the Panther 3s. Northern points being seized. We got 182 as the 349. We got the Umirinbrah getting perhaps a bit more confident, more actively staking out claims here on the front line. Catching Ralph squad up north. Grenades there ripping through the Bessieri, leaving countless Italian troops dead. And there goes Swanton using the flank here with a flamethrower. Bessier squad here get wiped out. Ralph squad further falling back here. Panther 3 swing northwards. We've got Ralph squad here swing up. Yeah, they're going to try and go for a wipe here. Can he get it? Sprinting forwards. MD-34 on the way. There's well for Alpenwell. Bessier. Oh, they're saved here with the machine gun bunker. Such a close call there. Incredible luck here. Up north here. Bessier squad number 2 falling back. He really needs an ambulance though at this point to just heal up his troops. Panther 3 swinging northwards here. Main guns and machine guns ready to put an end to as many Americans as possible. And there goes Sonia's falling back. Ralph squad falling back. No chances taken. And MD-34 there is right around the corner here for Alpenwell. But an ambulance continues to not be on the table at all. And there we go, Umirinbrah here with the Sherman EC8. Brad Pitt has arrived. Hee-haw! Heading for the northern victory point. You see it running forwards. Bessier. Oh, Panzer straight into the mine here, getting ripped apart by an MD-34 Pilford. Panther swinging in here. Spotted though by the EC8, and of course got the Pack 38 engaging Alpenwell's Panthers, but we got artillery cover again unleashed upon Umirinbrah there. Causing him to withdraw. 146 to 349. Panther engaged with the Chaffies, but no shot really seems to hit their Pack 38 ready again. ounces of the Panther III's, about, I think, 50mm of frontal armor. It would, by the Model M, be upgraded to 70mm of frontal armor by adding in more spaced armor on the front side. The Panther III's. Germany engaged. Brad Pitt fighting off those Panther III's in the south side. Victory point seized for the rifle squads.
We shall hold reinforcements until instructed
Island
otherwise.
44 to 49 up north here. Machine gun dug in. Bezier pushing forwards. Panther III's repositioning. And we got Silico, of course, then the slow cooldown. Another Panther III Alpenwell, nurtured armor reserves. EC8 there strikes. Bezier powerless before the might of Brad Pitt. And the tank he's riding in. In the south, Captain further forced away here. Fresh push in the center. Panther III is halfway done here for Alpenwell versus Umirinbrah. I imagine he's just slowly husbanding his resources here for another Sherman EC8. Somehow, despite again having an effectively tiny force, Umirinbrah is just so hesitant here versus Alpenwell. And again, his tiny force that he's just not exploiting it. This is amazingly good light there for Alpenwell. So, and also I think just a testament to the success of his very aggressive strategies. It's just leaving Umirinbrah so utterly, you know, discombobulated and unsure of himself against Alpenwell.
All understrength squads shall be reinforced.
Grenades are being chucked, but flow is way too late.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
In the south, the Panther III's once more withdrawing, might be planning to link up with the third Panther III. They haven't already. Chaffing northwards, linking up with the EC8 with Brad Pitt.
Territory lost.
Panther III's hanging back here. No sign here as to what Alpenwell could be planning. Not yet. Easy hanging back. We're still not seeing like much munitions expenditure here out of Umirinbrah. I mean, another thing to also consider is like he's got the infantry support center, so he could go for like, you know, the demolitions package, start laying down into tank mines, maybe some demolitions charges with all his riflemen. That could also be like another way to really inflict heavy damage here to Alpenwell and make it hard for him to like just know about all these Panther III's the way he's doing. But so far, Umirinbrah just seems to be skipping a lot of like potential ways to gain an upper hand against his opponent. I mean, he's even got like 2 assault engineer squads now, so just bit of a lag there. Still being called in here. 123 was within 31. Panzer's advantage got Ralph more than nice hold up here. Building finally collapsed here. And the Sunderous artillery roar there. And 15 versus 31 here. Alpenwell really starting to tread behind Umirinbrah here and saying he needs to change something soon here. Panther III's quick response with theirs go. Grenades off of the Panzerjägers who are absolutely not equipped for this. Like, theoretically could upgrade them with an MU-34, but so far... Does he have it? No, he doesn't have it. Could consider the MU-35 upgrade, honestly, but oh well. Another Panther III for you, Alpenwell going for 4th one. Meanwhile, Umirinbrah is close again on the second Sherman EC8. Utterly coming in there, dashing with the Panther III, going in hard, and again, no mines here. Leaving once more Umirinbrah unable to like really slow down the sheer speed of this assault as the Panther III swarm in there. Like a bunch of very hungry dinner guests. Charging in there. Sherman EC8 down. Second one called in. Brad Pitt already good to go. Or a stunt double who looks convincingly enough like Brad Pitt. And there we go. Until it cleared out the entertainment. Did lose one Panther III, but considering all the damage right now inflicting on Umirinbrah, it might just work out. Here, the EC8 down. We have the other one rushing in here. One Panther III won't be able to make it out of there. We got the third one moving in as well. EC8 they're standing in front of the artillery fire here. Umirinbrah needs to move out. There we go. German artillery slamming into the EC8 here.
Anti-tank infantry have been killed at the front line.
Panzer's wiped out. Pantherfleet's going for that second ECA. The artillery cover clearly having done a lot of work there. And Alpenwell then dashes in fearlessly with his Pantherfleets that can go for it. A bold maneuvering, but again, that so far has characterized Alpenwell's play here quite consistent. He is bold, he is aggressive. He always looks for opportunities. And there you go. Umirinbrah lost both EC8s here. Alpenwell is actually closing in the gap between them in terms of army size. Now, though, of course, in fact, population-wise might actually overtake them by now. Yeah, really tough spot there for Umirinbrah.
Only 75 points remain.
And his opponent still has 2 tanks, and Umirinbrah, crucially, has no tanks. Season the Southern Banks Pump Draft squad here. We got 71 versus 31. I mean, Umirinbrah still got the big 2 point lead. He can still got, like, bleed out his opponent, but with every passing moment, that strategy, I think, will hit increasingly larger obstacles here. We'll have to see what Umirinbrah does next here after all these rather heavy losses. I think with those Pantherfleets. Because now he's lacking any and all anti-tank assets to deal with them. I mean, he's got no anti-tank guns, he's got no bazookas, he's got no larger tanks, or tank destroyers. I mean, he's just got zip. Like, he's got a lot of munitions, but again, he's not laying down mines, he's not researching, say, the anti-tank mines. There's just, I think, some gaps in your Umirinbrah strategy, which Alpenwell is just able to really brutally exploit here with his aggressive armored tactics. Now they're taking here for Umirinbrah.
Enemy forces have claimed our sector.
As Alpenwell commits to another mighty Panzer III. The south side here, we got Ralph Corps busy. Further south, the Sonia is basically laying down mines. GI is moving out. Sonia is hanging back, awaiting orders. Pantherfleet there being slowly fixed up. Panzer is hard at work, even though that's not really within the job description. He's here to destroy Panzers, not fix them.
We're losing grasp of a munitions point.
Pantherfleet setting out there. There's a bit of quiet here. Once more, a steady build-up of tension between the 2 sides, which is then quickly broken here as a few American forces poke their heads out and immediately get them shot right off. At least the Germans try to achieve that particular goal. Route 1, the 10 came in 5. We got 64 versus 300. The gap remains big here. Alpenwell continues to remain significantly behind Umirinbrah, of course, with continued panzer build-ups. The chance increasing of turning this around. Of course, some infantry could still be a good investment, or maybe even a Stukas of course. Umirinbrah, of course, responded to this quite awkward situation with another anti-tank gun, more high-range firepower to blast the enemy tanks with. Far from, I think, a bad idea though, because again, the way that Alpenwell is employing his armor does make it a bit tougher there. In part because it's only quite fearless, and I think with this Panzer IIIs, which makes it a bit harder, I think, to fully leverage the anti-tank guns, because your opponent's just charging right past them and just clearing them out. That obviously does negate a lot of their firepower. In the sense, the Ralph getting hammered with the anti-tank guns, they're just heavy volumes of death there being unleashed upon them. 4th Panzer III again. Panzer is being grenaded. The building's about to collapse here. 2 men left here inside the, I imagine, rather horribly covered interior.
Listen up, boys.
64 was 282. Alpenwell continues to beat out Umirinbrah. Umirinbrah continues, I think, to struggle to find a way out of this current situation. Because Alpenwell just keeps churning out those Panzer IIIs. Might just be a Panzer III type of guy, which is fun enough. Machine gun there, grenaded, and gone. Excellent kill there for Umirinbrah, and there you go. Trying to wreck the anti-tank, and does so. So his fleet, Panzer III's going in hard here. Anti-tank and unsupported. Again, a complete lack of mines here. And all he really has is another anti-tank. We've got the artillery cover already unleashed here. Further supporting here. Alpenwell's breakneck push here. Outmaneuring and swarming the anti-tank here. One Panther Fleet of the damaged engine, but Alpenwell doesn't care. His Panther Fleets continue the dash. Take out one of the anti-tank and see it. Trying to clear out the other one, but the smoke's making it a bit tougher there, and he might lose this Panther Fleet, truth be told. Moving forward to Nego, Panther Fleet swinging out at the anti-tank and getting behind the crew. Gunners exposed here. Panther 3 laying down heavy fire, the machine guns. Other Panther 3 not swinging in. Just aggressive mobile play here. Very confident play at that. By Alpenwell, you really don't see a lot of players, I think, use their Panther 3s like this, but Alpenwell is just, it's like, you know, breathing from it at this point. He just does it. Round score there, getting hammered by the Panther 3s. 62 vs 272, sort on that. They need to get that Panther 3 out there, but he's also clearly looking to deny anything to Umirinbrah. Alpenwell, though, still short on infantry. And the only thing he's really not suffering a shortage from is tanks. Meanwhile, Umirinbrah has a massive tank deficit. He is desperately strapped for tanks. And his response is just to now start churning out Chaffees again in South Panther heading a mine there, using it to grab points. And big 2 points for that matter. Got that point. We got 62 vs 272. Chaffee's ready for Umirinbrah again. As they're holding off against rough flank here. We got 62 and 268. Big 2 points continue to tick against here. Umirinbrah briefly until he once more seizes the big 2 point. Once more complicating matters here. Alpenwell who's bringing in more Panzer Pioneer, more mines exploding. Damage engine the Panther 3 right again. And Alpenwell with another uncomfortable machine gun loss here to the Americans.
A victory point is being taken from us.
And of course, another Panther Fleet. They were going for the arrival squad on the cutoff point. Quickly forcing them back here. Panther Fleet's moving forwards. South side here, Bezier being faced off with several assault unit squads here. Quickly launching their Panther Fleets north to for counterattack, trying to catch Umirinbrah off guard here, and it works. His forces are in a complete state of disarray, and the Panther Fleets can quickly slice through all the openings there in Umirinbrah's armor. South side is seeing some light skirmishing, but center is where all the attention is. As Alpenwell's Panther Fleets, they're just cutting away here through Umirinbrah's forces. We got the third Chaffee ready. Panther Fleets, the flank and the infantry allows the Chaffee to get off several shots, but none of the shots actually hit here, which is great for Alpenwell, but certainly I imagine leaves Umirinbrah feeling a bit sad. Fourth Panther Fleet, again, continue build up here of just what appears to be a Panther platoon here out of Alpenwell. No armed reserves, just Panther Fleets for him. Man of quality. And there we go, Panther Fleets withdrawing. 60 vs 244. Another MD-31 on the way for Alpenwell in the south. Bessie aiming forwards. Center there. Panther 3. Near full platoon. They're withdrawing. And there you go. Rival squad charging ahead here again. No attempt to flank. No attempt to maneuvering here. And they just drive into the Panther Fleets. The losses are excruciating as countless Raven are just torn apart here. But there you go. Lead Panther Fleet here getting focused on with the Chaffies. It's a smallish tank-on-tank battle. We got another 250 attack here. Panzer Pioneers lost. Rouse going forward again, focused down by the Panther Fleets, all the crash machines and the main guns. More damage inflicted here. Chaffies keep it up here. Panther Fleets moving forwards. Trying to get, I think, a wipe on that Rouse squad here. Still no seek and destroy. Still mostly got a lot of meetings here out of Umirinbrah. One Chaffee down. Anti-tank grenades off in there. Go double anti-tank grenades. Still no seek and destroy, search and destroy. More Panther Fleets rushing in to cover the other one, withdrawing. Must see some smoke as well here. Pressure here in Umirinbrah's base is increasing rapidly as the Panther Fleets now going in after it hard. Infantry nearby. I don't think we'll make it in time here as the Chaffee is about to explode. No! Gets away there. Incredible close call here for Umirinbrah. Spectacularly. In the center there, we got the 250 after the assault units and the northern pointers once more fallen. to the forces of democracy.
Follow a victory point.
There you go, being ripped apart here. Down to 3 men, 2 men, 1 man. He's quickly forced away. The Panther Thieves with a damaged engine. 250 after just sort of hanging about, and there you go. Panther 3 down. We got 1 champion pursuing the other. Panther Thieves are trying to finish off at least 1 more, but it falls short. Beyond the reach of Umirinbrah.
Enemy forces have captured the victory point.
Rather than keep charging in there. And we got a strafe on it to halt the Americans from advancing forwards here. Quick response from the Luftwaffe there. And another Panther Thief Alpenwell. Another Panzerkampfwagen. In the south, mines exploding here. Best area squad again wiped out here. Lot of repairs here. Medics, they're hard at work, pulling back the wounded. And another Panther Thief right around the corner here for Alpenwell. So many Panther Thieves up Alpenwell.
Panzer 3 on station.
Feels a bit red to play commit that heavily to Panther Thieves in a 1v1. I'm certainly not complaining. And I imagine some of you certainly aren't complaining either. Up north here, 250 to get the point. More Bessie out here for Alpenwell. So many have been fed into the meat grinder war here so far. 53 versus 213. Route squad, they're getting more with the Panzers. More damage, more carnage, more death. As Umirinbrah once more sees his infantry advance being completely crushed here. And in fact, we might even see a wipe here on Umirinbrah squad. He does go down. That's a good tactical win here for Alpenwell. His Panther Thieves are once down to the base here. 1 champion there to hold them back. He's clearly setting up for another easy for the magic star power of grab pit to turn inside. Victory point here. We got the 250 defending against 2 Rob score. That's definitely a loss here. Meanwhile, the Panther Thieves are wrecking Umirinbrah's base. Going for that motor pool here, denying him any more champions. And anti-tank guns. Almost got it. Fight for the southern points as well. Their sword news pushing off the Bezieri. Murder pool has gone up in flames here. Leaving Umirinbrah even more awkwardly disposed against Alpenwell in terms of tactics and strategy, as he can't not calling champions and tank guns. He has to rebuild that. Go for weapon supports and go for bazookas or something else. All the way, Germany's here out there. Panther Thieves withdrawing. 50 to 195. Despite everything, Umirinbrah still keeps up pressure on those victory points. Panther Thieves catching Ralph on the center, quickly push north. He needs troops there now. You see it swinging southwards here for Umirinbrah. Making up with the Chaffee and a bunch of assault engineers. Got those Panther Thieves swiftly bouncing there. Almost got the center victory point. Straight into the Chaffee.
One final stand.
24 on 95. Northern victory point there. We got a lone squad there, low on health, low on numbers, low on heavier weapons. Utterly being owned by the Ralph squad there. We got 20 versus 195 here. Situation for Alpenwell is getting slowly more and more desperate at this point. He's got increasingly little room for error. And he's going for 5th Panther 3 here. He's going for the full Panther 3 platoon. Which was, well, 5 tanks, which is generally the standard size of a German tank platoon, until the very late stages of war, so they began moving closer to 4, I think, tank platoons, and maybe even 3 tank platoons at some point, due to shortages. So, little fun fact there, a little fun fact.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
Panzer 3 positioning 5th on the line there, going the center, got assault units, trying to grab the point, but Alpenwell's having none of it. The assault units are being absolutely demolished here. The Panther Thieves swing in. There's still no signature for Umirinbrah. Still, oh, we do finally have a mine out of him. Finally got a mine. Panther's about to get knocked. We still got the others. Chaffee getting better too. Germany's here, though. Desperately trying to struggle with as many hits here, but it's not like, you know, we got more ones exploding here. Somewhere. Almost got the Chaffee and the EC8, and there you go. EC8 down. Chaffee is about to follow the Sherman EC8 into the Hells, and there you go. Got it. And your Alpenwell still has 4 Panther thieves total. More mines being laid down, but they could get set off under them, taking massive damage. 11 points left, there's 175 here. Alpenwell fighting with absolute desperation here. Panther's roaming in there, swinging about with their guns. The machine guns there. Go Sonia squad wiped out. Another unit down. 11 versus 152.
Victory point lost.
150. Grenades off in the Panther 3 here. Damage engine. Fire. Smoke and destruction here. There you go, Ravner taking an absolute beating there. Umirinbrah, I think, is setting up for another Sherman EC8 calling here. Panther 3 down, taken out there by Umirinbrah, and we got assault grenadiers summoned forth here by Alpenwell. Which does mean more infantry out of him.
Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy.
South here, points are being seized, especially area there caught with the assault engineers. 11's 122. He's accidentally moved everything too quickly off to the northern point there.
Under enemy control.
Man, so close to another Sherman EC8. Another mine goes off here. Another damage engineer, one of Alpenwell's Panzers. Sonia is nonetheless still up to fall back, as that's just 1 mine versus 3 tanks. Might even see some wipes here with a bit of gut like there for Alpenwell. Got the southern point up north in attempt to move from the northern point. It's already encountering resistance here from the Rifle Squad. Lemons on an 8. Guns in the point. Panther's moving forwards.
250 has been destroyed.
And get going in hard.
The enemy has 100 points remaining, Commandant.
100 points, in fact, less than that here. The situation is just deteriorating rapidly for Umirinbrah. Not rapidly, but slowly. 11's 92 here. South side here, bad Panther moving up, Sonia's moving forwards here. 11 versus 89. The clock continues to tick here, and it is not ticking in Umirinbrah's favor, it seems. Pushing for the center point.
We're losing grasp of a victory point.
Panther V flying in, Panther 6 moving up. Another artillery cover ability here. Fiendishly well-timed usage of it. Got the center point defend loss. Another Bessier squad. Umirinbrah is also just taking staggering casualties. Panther swarms will swing in. Attacking themselves sides here. Popping the veteran's one abilities. 2 thumbs up the Chaman grenade. Or Alpenwell. No ability uses there by Umirinbrah overall. Got the Panther pushing in. The Bravo squad's about to get wiped out here. 11 versus 71 here. Umirinbrah, holy smokes, has got next to nothing left now here. And the Sherman EC8 explodes, and with that, it is GG's. GG's. A vicious long fight here. Alpenwell coming through, I think, in part just due to being utterly aggressive at times. Overcoming whatever mistakes, but just constantly outmaneuvering here. Umirinbrah, I think, comparatively was just too defensive, too cautious, and that really allowed, I think, Alpenwell to get away with a lot more than he really should have. Also, a complete lack of mines for most of the match, I think, was a rather sizable mistake there by Umirinbrah, so definitely some room for improvement there. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. You'll learn something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment. This is Imperial Tunes, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.